Just getting here. The sun's about to set, and just getting started. Brought my Go Light Jam, the originals, 32 I believe, 32, 35. Canteen, camera bag, tripod, trekking pole, schmog, hat, some sunglasses for tomorrow, and pockets are empty. Inside I got some cool stuff. Not much, but some cool stuff. So here we go. This is a great time of year in the San Gabriel and San Bernardino Mountains. You see these things that look like pumpkins? Somebody told me these were edible. I tried to eat them a little bit. Tasted horrible. But I found Native American medicines that are made from these. I'll tell you about those in this trip. And a bunch of wild edibles, yuccas, and the berries are coming into bloom pretty soon over in Baldy and West Fork and North Fork. And it's a good time of year. Snakes are out. Trail's up there. But I've avoided 2 river crossings so far. Deep ones. But I believe end of the line. Relatively shallow here though. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Up and over the 4-foot ditch. Evel Knievel reference. I'm running a little bit late. Bumped into a friend of mine, Nick. He's a local prospector. I met him years ago. I think I met him at 3.5. It's an old prospector camp. Been there for years. But stopped and talked to him. Caught up on what's been going on in his life and mine. Another friend with him. I've met his friend up above J, for J camps. If you're a local, you know where that is. I met him up there, and I believe he's one of the ones that went to Alaska. But if you're interested in local prospecting, there'll be a link in the details for Nick's web YouTube. He prospects in this area and others as well. And he goes to some historical locations and has some interesting facts that you might not see on mine. So check him out. There'll be a link to him in the details below. And not through him, through another guy I met about half an hour before him. Word on the trail is there's a bunch of guys back here. I've camped with all of them at one time or another, I believe. Wild edible. But I might just stay with them. Have a little fun tonight and look for what I'm looking for tomorrow. They're located in a nice place. I've stayed there a few times. As a matter of fact, let's see. No, that's not where I was going to say. That's where I met. One night I was hiking in here and I stopped and partied with a couple of the guys. Nova was there. And that's where I met Matt that night. But they're past that camp. So I wonder if anybody's in that camp. I doubt it. River's too high. So let's see. I got a ways to go. Recently it was Memorial Day, and follow that up. There's the memorial from my buddy James. Longtime prospector. First guy, as of now, as of the year of our Lord 2019. All the people that come in this range, he and I, that I know of, were the 2 senior members left. He passed away, unfortunately, and that's a memorial to him. How it was put up there is put up there by Howard, a good friend. And if Howard outlives me, Howard's going to be the one to carry my ashes into a secret location back here. He told me he'd do it for me, and he's one of the guys I know that can get there, and one of the guys I know would keep his word and do it, and not just dump him anywhere. I have a reason for where I want mine put. There's a scavenger hunt going to go into play. There's a DVD with a video. I'm going to ask my nephew or a close friend to load up on my channel after my passing, and there's a scavenger hunt in this mountain range. I've been laying clues the last 5 or 6 years, and you're gonna say I didn't see any clues, but when the person does figure it out and all the clues are made known, you're gonna be like, how did I miss that? How did I look at that face? Look, eye, the nose, the mouth. Look at that. I can see it. The eye, nose, and the mouth. Looks like George Washington off the $1 bill. But yeah, scavenger hunt upon my death. Pretty cool, huh? Stop by, gonna have dinner with these guys, but I'll show you these guys in a minute. But look what they found. See if you can figure out what that is. You got an axle, you got another axle. Give you a hint. Bottom of a gold cart. That might be the bottom, that one in Allison. I mean in, yeah, Allison Gold. There's one there without the bottom. Might be. There were a lot of them up here.
Yeah, it could have even been thrown out of there.
Oh yeah.
I found one.
Part of that one, maybe that's where it came.
I found one in Graveyard Canyon.
Down over that. That's down the river.
It's way down.
What do we got in that pan?
Beets, Brussels sprouts, and cactus.
Whoa! Almost man down.
Yucca flower. Yucca flowers.
And then you got some pheasant right here. You got some pheasants on the grill.
It's spatchcock.
It's what?
It's spatchcock.
Which
Cornish hens, but they're spatchcock. They're laid out. They're flattened out.
carne asada. We're gonna slice this up, put this on the grill. I'm gonna make me some carne asada, marinated with lime, onion, cilantro. Some I'm gonna treat these guys to some squaw bread. Look at these ants. Bastard, get off. He just mashed some acorns and made himself some squaw bread right there.
Eat. No scorpions though.
Oh yeah. Those scorpions were good, huh?
Yeah. Want to find more? I haven't seen any scorpions yet this year.
Nova says, I only like the claws. Got the Matt special. Potatoes with onions, carne asada, marinated carne asada. I baked some squaw bread. These guys can try some squaw bread. And I got that from, where's the bag?
I got to lose Jacob B.
Oh, you had it over there, right?
David N. Colonel James B.
There it is. Eric Schartz.
Here you go, Jeremiah.
And got small corn tortillas, onions, cilantro, lime,
Oh, okay.
and carne asada tacos.
Bring it. East Fork, baby.
East Fork forever.
Skunk on the mountain.
Dude, that's the 4
Beets
fingers.
and Brussels sprouts, dude. Fuck.
Here, dude, try some squaw bread.
Thank you. Yeah, it's good.
Baked in the East Fork.
Hell yeah.
There's fucking baker's dozen over here, or what?
Whoa! Almost took a header in the
Share
fire.
some of this with Steve.
I got him some.
Oh, I can't eat this much, so I'm gonna pass it.
Okay, I didn't get any.
Devin's literally breaking bread with you right now.
Breaking bread with you guys on the literal side.
Oh my god, that's good.
You want some more?
Sure, I love bread, man.
Oh, just lost lime down. Lost a lime.
It's pretty hardy. It's a hardy bread.
Yeah, that's great.
Here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Squaw bread. Squaw!
Is it from Squaw Valley?
It's from Squaw Valley, made by an Indian maiden squaw.
Valley of the Squaws. Where it came from.
Justin's right here. There's a guy over there, a guy down there, a guy back there in the bushes. And I'm up here on the hill. Where it's slippery, man. Oh. I've got my hammock. It's an English hammock. I'll show you the name of it tomorrow. No under quilt. I have my Z-Light in there. Z-Light, 45 bag. I've opened up and made it a quilt. I have a schmog and a Sea Summit towel for a pillow. All my stuff's in. Well, I'll show you when I get in. I got a couple drinks in the canteen and my hammock bag, my camera bag's going inside. My boots, I will hang them over the top here. Galaxy is set back in place. Snake Boots Dave is back to his old spot. You know, more times than not, the coolest part of my hike or backpacking trip is not caught on video. And even if I had the camera ready, which I did this last time, I shut it off and put it away out of respect, because the guy's business is his business. But this really cool guy just stopped me back there. And you know, you can tell right away when somebody's going through something really hard for them. I mean, I could tell the guy had been hurting and in pain. His eyes were swollen, and you know, you could tell that he was just going through something really hard to deal with emotionally. Maybe fit. Look at the size of that sucker. Squirrel. I'll wait till this wind stops. But getting on the conversation we got on, just before I turned this camera on, I asked myself, I said, self, what led to that conversation? And it was like all the key words, everything, right down to the biting flies. The flies are really bad right now. Big biting flies, very painful. But that led to one thing, which led to another, which led to another, which took us right where we're supposed to be. And he shared something with me about this woman he met back here in this area, and an item he found in his pocket, and the item he found in his pocket, I found the same exact item on Deep Creek, buried in the sand. When I was smoothing the sand out, it was this really cool crystal, something that somebody dropped. Not natural up here. It was cut and everything, but yeah, the guy shared part of his life with me that I was like, wow, dude. And you know, when I left, he was smiling, you know, so he got it out. He got that pain out of him right now, and saw that he wasn't the only one walking these paths, not these literal paths, but every once in a while it's good to know. There's a saying, was it misery loves company? But I'm not in misery, he's not in misery. It's just an emotional uphill struggle at times in life, and all trails, if you let go, everything just leads you in the right direction to the right people. And you'll see we are all connected. Movement down there in the bushes. There might be a deer, might be a bear, but we're all connected in one way or another. And I'm sure many of you, most of you have experienced this, but just overlook it like, just coincidence. But it's much more than that. It's for lack of a better example, if you're hanging on a cliff and your fingers are slipping, it's like somebody reaches down, grabs your arm, pulls you up so you can get a better grip. And it's like, yeah, I'm in for a little while longer. That's what that was. Not in this direction, him helping me, but when I left, it was like, you could tell, you know, that little talk had done something. So a lot of times, there's so much more to these trips that this camera doesn't show. Especially at our meetups. We have a bunch of meetups. There's conversations going on all over the place. It's a place to go and get something off your chest. And it's like a therapy. It's like a therapy session. Or it could be I'm just a nut. I don't know. am one level above the cabin where the guy lived for the Horseshoe Mine, and up there is the Bridge to Nowhere trail. Believe it or not, I'm gonna try to climb that from the other end. I'm gonna try to find an alternate route to going back or to going forward. But I'm looking for something up here. And I may be totally wrong, but I think there's something to be found here. Just gotta watch out for snakes. Like that. Either a lizard or a snake in there. There's a snake, it'd be rattling. Should be. Let's see. Yeah, I've looked at this from over there, and it looks like there were cabin remains up here at one time. Could be way up there. Okay, this is where the Trogdon Trail, the high trail, started. It's now eroded. I wanted to see if I can get across. I can't. It just disappears right there. It's no room for error. You slip, you're dead meat. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And there's a guy over there. Let's see. He's at the other end of it. He may be looking for the mine, and the mine's like, he's 30 feet from it. Oh no, he's waiting for his girlfriend. She's down below. She was down below it, and we are up above it. This trail wraps around, goes up there, right in the center of the screen, and it comes out at Iron Fork. Getting through Airplane Flats itself is a job and a half. Derek Richardson and I did, oh shoot, did it, and whew, look at that, look at him, look at this. Where is he? Then he's like, what the hell are you doing up here? Look at him. Spider squirrel. I'll show you this ledge from down below. Right up there is where I just came down from. And if I could have filled in that gap of 100, 200 feet, I could have picked up the Trogdon Trail over there. I just wanted to see if it was possible, and it's not. Not just for everyday hikers. It's not possible. Let's see if you fall. Whoa! Dead meat. I gotta get some water. Swim hole of the gods. Forgot my spork, forgot my spatula, forgot everything. I went fishing the morning prior to taking off for this trip.
smoking actually nice. The horse flies or deer flies are out crazy this year. You feel them bite you. You don't even feel them land on you. They bite. The smoke from these keep moving away. What else has got coffee? That sucks.